Ladies, did you know your guy is willing to fight and die and protect to provide for your family? It's true. You want to know more? Keep watching. This is our video on hierarchy. Okay, so the next letter in the chair's acronym is H, and that is for hierarchy.
Hierarchy, that sounds scary.
Right? Another one of those words are like, does that mean that man's going to be over me and I'm inherently underneath him?
Are you the boss of me?
You don't have to be the boss of me.
I'm not. No, ain't
fair.
nobody the boss of me, okay?
I don't need no man.
I was single before you, and I was doing just fine.
And when we wreck our marriage, you'll be single after.
We're not gonna wreck our marriage.
Not us, of course. But
yeah, that could be that's definitely a gut thing. Like, whoa.
So there's important, and so hierarchy is exactly what it says. But you have to understand what it means in a man. So the point of all of this is to understand what's in a man and why men are the way that they are.
Yeah.
Hierarchy is not it's taught to us. It's in our blood. It's in our nature to want to fight and protect and die for the things that we care the most about, for our family. You watch little boys play together. They'll play cowboys and Indians or whatever, and you'll take a bullet for your friend, and you're like, oh, and it's just in men, and that actually translates into when you're a husband. It's true in the most literal sense that a man would fight and die to protect his family.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. And so how does that, does that exist so much in women for her husband, for a wife?
Yeah,
I think,
right? I think there's a lot of women that will sacrifice a lot for their family, but it's different. It's not like what you're talking about. You're just talking about, and way beyond that too. So it's not even about what happens when an emergency. You're just what it is for men is they have a constant need to provide, like a deep-seated, rooted need, where even if you don't have much, you're going to do whatever you can, however you can, to constantly bring and improve the family. And I think women should really learn to appreciate that about men. And hierarchy is a strange word, but I think that it encompasses a couple of things. He wants to be able to provide, so he wants to be able to have some skills. And Dr. Eggerichs makes a really good point in the book that if a guy is going to die for you, since we're talking about that, then there's a little bit of him that wants a tiny bit of authority over what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, just a teeny bit. Just because he wants some idea, like some safety zone, like he can make sure you're not about to go die, because he's the one that's going to have to die for you, right?
Sure.
That's kind of like, that's what we're talking about for hierarchy. But also, he doesn't want to be put down in public, and he doesn't want his family to think that he's not good enough for them. So there's a lot of hierarchy when you're talking about your husband. Like, think about him as somebody who's doing so much for you and working so hard, and his main goal is to help you in however capacity he can. Now, he's not a magician, so he can't come and just poof, everything's perfect for you, and that's fine. Just know that if there's any kind of complaining, or you're really frustrated with the way your family's going, or what you guys are working on, or maybe you're not working on anything, you're not doing anybody any good by complaining or arguing about it. Much better to understand his natural tendencies to have a little bit of a leader role that he wants, and support that, because he's gonna do it anyways. So he can't help it, right?
Yeah.
So you don't need to give up. It's not a power thing. It's just that's what he needs in his life to be satisfied. That is a need.
Yeah. It's ultimately honoring what's in your boyfriend, your husband, to that need for him to protect and to provide, and that willingness to fight and die is there It is real. It is a need, and he just needs validation from you.
Yeah.
If you can validate that need in him and just validate, so just tell him, hey, I appreciate you working.
Yeah.
Thank you for going to work for our family. Thank you for trying so hard.
Right. It's important.
you know.
You need that in your family structure. You know, if you have that and you can make that work for you, you're going to be way farther ahead than a lot of people.
Watch his eyes light up.
Yeah. Yeah. And then also, I think the other thing about Hanukkah too is like it's a ride or die mentality. You know, men want their women and their wives to be with them through life. Like, are you in this with me or are you not? And I'm going and things are going to be bumpy and like we don't know what's going to be around the corner. It's like, hey, we're together, we're in this together, I believe in you. That is really important, I think,
It's
too.
huge.
Yeah.